If you're an English learner and you want to know how to exchange information with people, you have to watch this video. Hello, my name's Saber, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to exchange information in your conversations without gossiping about people. But before we get started, I want you to subscribe to the channel so that you will receive notifications about other videos. So before I tell you those tips and techniques, I want you to listen to this conversation very carefully.
Hi, I'm Theo. You're doing that fashion shoot with Rick, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Katie.
I hear you used to work with Rick on some of our earlier campaigns.
Yes, that's right. We've done several shoots together.
He's a very talented guy. I think his coverage of Fashion Week for us was fantastic.
Yes, he's pretty amazing. But between you and me, I don't think he could have done it without his team.
That's so true, Katie. It seems that he's really good at picking the right people to work with. By the way, I heard a rumour that he's going to be moving to the New York office. Apparently, he's already found an apartment in Manhattan. I overheard him talking to an estate agent there a few hours ago.
I wonder how his wife feels about moving to a new city. She's a journalist, and she's just started working for the Times.
Well, according to Lorna, who knows someone at the Times, Rick's wife is fine about the move. She's going to give up being a journalist and start writing a novel.
I suppose they might move in the summer, when things are a bit quieter here.
Well, I'm sure that we'll get to hear about it soon.
Did you notice how Theo tried to get information from the girl, Katie? So there are 3 strategies that I'm going to tell you in order to get information from people just like Theo did. But before I go on, please like the video. Here we are with 3 great tips in order to exchange information without gossiping about people and also trying to get information from people. So this conversation is not only good for people who want to know English, it is also good for people who want to have a very friendly conversation without sending negative vibration. So the very first tip is this. First, offer information about yourself. If you want to find out about a particular area, offer information of your own first to show you can be trusted. So in order to show them that you are a trustworthy guy, a trustworthy person, so first of all, you have to give them the information you have about yourself. This way, they can easily trust you. You can show that you are so honest with them, right? The second tip is this. Ask questions indirectly. Indirectly, not directly. Use statements with question tags rather than direct questions. As an example, instead of saying, "Do you know John? This isn't good," you can say, "You know John, don't you?" So this kind of question shows that you already know the answer, you just want their confirmation or agreement on that. And the third tip is that you have to create a personal and friendly relationship with the person you are speaking to. Use the listener's name and we, us, and our in conversation. For example, I think we are going to hear a lot more from this band, Peter. So, with saying the person's name, this is going to create the relationship in a very friendly way and you can be more trustworthy. Make it friendly by names, by saying we, by saying our, by saying us. This means we are in the same team, alright? We are going to be good friends, so give me the information. So we have some expressions in order to show if we are sure about what we are saying or unsure. For example, I suppose. I suppose means I'm not sure. It is used whenever you are not sure, but whenever you use it will, this means you are kind of sure about that. For example, you say, "I am sure they will make an announcement about it." Okay, right now we are going to focus on some expressions that show you have heard something or you think some of them are true. you haven't heard anything. Let's focus on them. Alright, as you can see right here, we've got expressions in order to say if you have heard about something, so you are kind of sure about them, or if you haven't heard anything, right? So, for example, the first one is according to, means based on. So, it is used when you've heard about somebody. For example, according to Lorena, for example, her husband is going to die. How dark I said that. So the second one is, I'm sure that. It's completely clear. So this means you think, you haven't heard. Next one is, I overheard him talking about, so that is what you have heard. And part 4, apparently, it is used when you've heard something. I heard a rumor. It is used whenever you've heard something. It seems, or it appears that, this means you've heard something. I reckon is used whenever you think something is true. So I'm told, or so I hear, is used whenever you've heard something. Did you hear that is used when you've heard something. And I believe is used when you think something is true. Okay, we are going to complete an exercise regarding the previous expressions we just learned. So let's do it together. So if you want to just test your understanding, I want you to pause the video and test yourself before I answer the questions. Pause it now. So I'm going to answer them. I don't know if you've tried it or not, but try to do them yourselves to test your understanding. The first one is, I heard or I believe that Sophia's splitting up with her boyfriend. Number 2, they haven't been happy for a while. So I'm told, so I hear. This is just I've heard. Number 3, apparently means seemingly, possibly. She wants to move back to Greece. Number 4, it seems to me that she'll be gone by January. Number 5, according to Lorena, she's already booked her ticket. Number 6, did you hear that they are planning to advertise her job here? Number 7, I heard a rumor that they'll probably just divide up her work amongst the rest of us. So that's it. And right now we are going to dive into another part. There are some questions. We are going to find out if they are direct or indirect. But first of all, listen to this audio.
Have you just started working here?
2,
You've met my brother, haven't you, Paul?
3,
Did you remember to turn off the photocopier?
4,
You've read the report, haven't you, Clive?
5,
You're going to Mr. Dixon's leaving do, aren't you, Mrs. Henderson?
Alright, as you see, the first one, have you just started working here? That is direct, so it sounds appropriate for this lesson for us. Number 2, you've met my brother, haven't you, Paul? This is personal and friendly because it has got the name, Paul, and tag question, haven't you? Number 3, did you remember to turn off the photocopier? What do you think? Yeah, that's direct. Number 4, you've read the report, haven't you, Clive? That's very good, indirect. You are going to Mr. Dixon's leaving do, aren't you, Mrs. Anderson? This is also indirect, that's friendly. Because the person is using the personal, the name of the guy and also this tag question. It's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you need to watch again in order to just review and repeat, you have to do it because English is not something that you can study for once and that's all. You have to repeatedly do that, repeatedly practice, repeatedly listen, speak, read, write, all that. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I want you to subscribe to my channel, don't forget it, and also like the video. I'll see you next time with another great lesson. Catch you later.